You give me hope, the strength, the will to give on.
Hello everyone, this is Chef Michaela of Seafood Galore.
It's Mervic Vicky Monosilio, and I would like to invite you tomorrow. That's the
And I'm inviting you all to watch JhermiNATION Help Our...
So on behalf of One You Connect, we would like to thank One Nation.
Hi everyone, I am CJ Little. I am your creative
Karandang, yung Mrs. Tabok in UK 29.
Hi everyone, I'm Irene Coloso, and I would like to...
Ako po si Christine. Gusto ko lang po kayong i-invite sa interview.
Healing instructor and founder and co-creator of
Illustrator. I'm inviting everyone to join me.
And I'm inviting you this coming February 24.
I'm an actor, singer, and entertainer.
I'm currently the Director of Skilled Healthcare International.
I am a newly arrived nurse here in the UK.
Space Organization Coach, and I would like to invite you to join.
Hello everyone, good morning and good evening to everyone.
My name is Victoria. I'm a UK-based transgender actor.
Of Artist Venue UK, please join us on
Watch me tomorrow, June 9 at JhermiNATION Facebook page.
UK time, and we're going to be talking about how I manage.
Join me on JhermiNATION show this coming 2nd of June 2021, hosted by...
And I'll be joining the live stream of Germany.
7 p.m. UK time. I'll invite
the JhermiNATION show happening on May 12, 7 p.m. Philippine time.
Check me out on the JhermiNATION show from the UK this Sunday, May 2nd.
On Sunday, April the 18th, 7 o'clock London.
The founder of KBC Music and Arts.
28th of March, I can share my patient.
Expecting you all watch us this Wednesday, 24.
Imagine all. What would you tell your 12-year-old self? If you're in front of your 12-year-old self, what? Hello. Warm greetings, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome here in JhermiNATION, our hub for health, arts, and business. And I'm your host, Jeremy, here in London. And I take it that you're all doing well and keeping safe wherever you're watching from right now. So please write on the comment box where you're watching from so I can give you a shout out. Yan. Welcome here. And of course, we are live streaming simultaneously on different destinations. We are live on our YouTube channel and on our Facebook page, JhermiNATION. And we're also live on JhermiNATION Get Champion Facebook group Musika Silangan, Discovery, and also on One Nation Awards UK 2021. Yan. So welcome here. And if you are new here in JhermiNATION, please don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel and also give our Facebook page a like and a follow. So give us some love and appreciation. All right. So there you go. So without further ado, we have a very interesting topic and very important topic for this evening. Yan. It's all about money. Yeah, it's all about money. It's all about financial health. And before I bring in my very special guest, let me just play this video invite. Here you go.
Hello everyone, my name is Angela. I am a full-time Venus Access Nurse Practitioner and also a designer / co-founder of Nova Money. Catch me on JhermiNATION this October 27 at 7:30 p.m. UK time.
There you go. So let's bring in our very special guest. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all welcome Angela.
Hello.
Welcome here, Angela. Welcome here in JhermiNATION. Please greet our live viewers here and welcome.
Hello, everybody. Welcome and good evening.
Yes, actually, Angela, I just found out that we work in the same hospital. She's also a frontliner. She's also a nurse. But we haven't seen each other yet in person.
Yeah.
Isn't it, Angela?
It's such a small world.
I know.
I didn't know we worked in the same hospital. We just met through Facebook community groups.
Yes. And I would like to actually acknowledge as well, because I came across you in Filipino UK nurses. UK nurses, yeah. I have interviewed Manong George here before.
Yeah, he told me.
Yeah. So that's why I came across you. And one of my advocacy as well is financial literacy. That's why I invited you here. Yeah. And so, Angela, this is an edutainment show. And nobody escapes. I always do this to my special guests, no matter what. I know we're a little bit time first, but nobody escapes my quick fire questions. Are you ready for this one, Angela?
Okay, I'm really ready. I don't know. Is this gonna be hard?
No, it's not gonna be hard. It's gonna be fun. So basically, I'm gonna throw you questions, and you will answer it by the first thing that will come into your mind. It's just a way of it's just a way of getting to know you more, warming you up, as you can see the fire at the background, and of course, having fun here in JhermiNATION. Are you ready for this one?
Okay.
All right, let's do this. All right. Sleep or eat?
Sleep.
I know.
Eat. It depends on the day.
It depends on the day. What was the last thing that you Googled?
Budgeting and saving.
Budgeting. Amazing. Angela, apart from your face, which body part you look most in the mirror?
My eyes, maybe.
No, apart from your face.
Hair?
Okay, fine.
It's head, not face.
Your head. What is your guilty pleasure?
Eating sweets.
Eating sweets?
Yeah.
Amazing.
I hate it.
Yeah. Patients and relatives always bring sweets to our nursing station after, So that's why. Angela. Yes. Angela, if you have a superpower, what would it be?
I want to fast forward the time.
Like
a time machine power.
A time machine. Amazing. Angela, when are you most beautiful?
When I'm happy.
You're happy. Amazing. Dream or career?
Career.
Make money or save money?
Make money.
Opportunity or security?
Opportunity.
Money or fame?
Money.
Money. Figure it out first or take action first?
Take action first.
Amazing. And Angela, if you have the attention of the whole world right now for 10 seconds, what would you like to say? What would you like to say? You have 10 seconds.
Now? Like 1, 2, Okay, let's start. I think what I would want to say is that everybody deserves to have an opportunity to be financially free, and there are always a lot of resources and people out there that you can learn from. So start your journey.
Amazing. Well done, well done. Amazing. I hope you enjoyed that one, and I hope it wasn't too bad for you. I know it's a bit of a surprise. It's all right. All right. So, what treat are we in for today? And what can we learn? And what value can we give our audiences for tonight? We have Prichi Estoya. Welcome here, Prichi. Yan, welcome here. So, what treat are we in for today? I always look forward to doing JhermiNATION because I always learn from my special guests, you know. And of course, our topic for today is all about money. It's all about financial health. It's all about financial literacy. If we can talk about physical wellness and health, mental health, you know, we should talk about financial health as well. Don't you agree, Angela?
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing. So Angela, how important is it, do you think, to have a financial education?
I think that's one of the things that we really should have studied while we were in school. And I don't know why, for some reason, we learn about so many things that we never really use in real life. You know, I probably just only from everything I've learned before, siguro ang naalala ko lang is like, the mitochondria is a powerhouse of the cell. that one. And I cannot remember anything else anymore. But for some reason, we never learned about how to manage our finances seriously, and how to invest, how to save money, yung mga ganun. Those are like things that everyone should know, and those are the most basic things that we need to master if you want to be financially free, or if you want to be financially stable even. But for some reason, they never really tell us those things in school. And I've only learned all of those when I arrived here in the UK now. And I mean, even in the UK, there are still a lot of people who are not financially literate. So yeah, there's that gap everywhere you are in the world. I think there's always that opportunity to learn.
Amazing. And come to think about it, you know, our physical health and our mental health gets affected if we don't have the financial literacy. Don't you think? Because we work really hard until we get sick, until we get crazy because of the debt, everything. So that's really a good point, you know. So when was your turning point? You mentioned it briefly, but I want you to expand on it. What was the turning point when you realized, financial education is really key, I have to learn about it? When did you realize that in your life?
Mine was actually accidentally, because I don't know if you guys know about my story, because it's been posted all around Filipino UK nurse. It's been on our Facebook group. And I work as a full-time nurse, and I never really gave it much thought, the financial education or financial literacy. Basically, when I arrived here in the UK, all I wanted to do was to save money. And I was saving money, although I didn't feel like it was ever enough. Parang in the beginning, I was saving a good amount, and then, you know, the more you get inclined to the culture, the more you spend, the more you want things that you didn't have before. So I went to the point where I just felt like I'm not improving anymore. So even if my salary was increasing, I don't feel like my saving rate was increasing by any chance. And then I just felt stuck. Parang I was just a certain range, and I don't feel like I can achieve anything more than that. Parang, your dreams of buying a house or your dreams of retiring early, they never really seem to be something you can reach. And then while working as a nurse, I then became a part-time designer for a fintech app called Nova Money. And my purpose really there before was to just be involved with the design part of the team. So I wasn't really a finance person anyway. So I just started learning how to do the website, how to design the posters, whatever graphic designs they needed. And then obviously, because it is a finance app, as a fintech company, that's when I start learning more and more about financial stuff as well. So I realized now I was saving the wrong way. I realized now there was a better way on how to budget or how to understand your cash flows. And then I learned about investing as well, because with Nova we were doing podcasts with other financially literate people. And then the CEO, who is an ex-investment banker, he knows a lot about finance. So he's the one who really educated me on things that I didn't know before.
Wow, that's really amazing. So it's really good that you came across this Nova.
Yeah. Because I think
Amazing.
if I didn't, I probably still would carry on doing how I did when I arrived here. Parang I probably would have not invested until now. I probably would have still opted out of pensions until now. I would have just carried on because I didn't really know what I was wrong, what I was doing wrong, or I didn't know what I didn't know. So I cannot really make any changes.
Exactly. And exactly that's what the reason is why I invited you here as well, because it's a way of paying it forward as well. So we wanted to share the information and the knowledge as well, so that we can educate more people through this live stream as well. All right. So Angela, you mentioned it very briefly, this is your question was also my question. Why is it that financial education or literacy is not being taught in school? They taught us math and everything, but they didn't tell us how to earn money first. So we got something.
Yeah.
So we can have something where we could use our math skills, to count the real or proper money. They teach us. They taught us trigonometry and all these things, which we don't really use, in real life. So why do you think you may or may not have an answer to this question, but based on your study about finances, why do you think financial education is not included in school?
I think it's part of I don't know, it's like it's a theory, but one of the things that I think was that the society really just wants middle class people like us to stay in a middle class. Parang, you need somebody who is gonna be working for big companies up until they're 65 years old. So what is the point? If you educate them earlier on, you're gonna be needing to increase people's salary because they understand the value of money, or you're going to have to give them a lot more career opportunities because they know how to increase their worth. So yun po, I think it's part of that. It's just like a really outdated system that we have, and that's just how it's been designed. I think from years and years ago, that's just how the world works, and nobody really bothered to change the education system that we have, because we need to stay, like, the poor people need to stay poor and the rich people need to stay rich. That's just kind of how the world works.
Yeah, that's why it's very important to educate ourselves. Otherwise, we will be stuck and we will be left behind.
Yeah.
that is really true.
Yeah, one of the things that I realized, kasi we managed to speak to people who were either born rich or they are in the upper part of the society. Like, for example, Sam, when he was working in UBS, which is one of the richest banks in Switzerland. And he told me, like, that you cannot even open a bank account in UBS unless you have like 1 million pounds net worth. So it's a
Wow.
different caliber of people there. And the
Yeah.
amount of resources that they have is like
Mm-hmm.
completely uh, unheard of if you're
Mm.
just somebody who is an average income person.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why they keep getting richer and richer because they know what to do with their money. They have all of the opportunities, they have all of the people, they have all the companies that are, you know, helping them towards building or making their money grow a lot more. And that those are resources that we average people don't have. So
Yeah.
we have
Yeah.
to look out for ourselves. Like we have to find a way for us to see how do the wealthy people manage their money.
Yeah.
Because for us, we don't know anything about. Have you ever heard of financial advisors? People who
Mm.
will tell you exactly how to plan your finances, what kind of investments should you be doing at this amount of money. So we
Mm.
don't have those things. We're all like DIY um, people.
Exactly, and that's the reason why we're having this one as well to open up people's mind as well.
Mhm.
Amazing, amazing. And isn't it good if you if at the very start they this is just playing in my mind, in my imagination. Isn't it good if there's a point wherein you will ask the student whether you want to go this way or that way? Do you want to be rich or you want to
Mhm.
be building a business or you want to be working for somebody else or
Mhm.
so you can actually customize
Yeah.
because education is like one size fits all yun ang ano I think that's the problem with it's one size fits all, unlike if you have the choice, if you don't want to work for other people, then this is the path that you will have to go.
Mm.
And if this is the path that you would like to go, then by all means, that go to the traditional education. That's
Yeah.
good. That's good. Yeah. So when will you say that somebody is actually financially healthy? Do you have like any criteria that you can share to us that you can say,
It's
oh, you're financially healthy?
it's going to vary really. It's going to vary and be different from people to people. It depends on what the people's financial goals are. But I think the two most important ones, obviously, you're not swimming or you're not drowning in debt,
Yeah.
especially the high interest debt like credit card loans or
Mm, mm,
overdrafts. And then
mm.
you also have emergency fund. So those are
Yeah.
the two most basic financial goals that everybody need to achieve first,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah.
after
Yeah.
they start saving for other goals, other short-term goals or other
Mm-hmm,
long-term goals, or before they even think about investing, they need to make sure that they've accomplished, or they've completed those two already. Tapos, I mean, everything else will depend. If I, for example, I feel like I will be financially free if I already have a place of my own and I don't have to worry about renting a place. If should I lose my job, I have a house that I can stay in. Alam mo yun, mga ganun.
mm.
So, in terms of financial freedom, it really depends on what people want to achieve and how where are people going to be to feel safe. For me, for example, I have a different definition of financial freedom. For me, it's more like a financial independence where I
Mm.
want to reach the points where I don't have to rely on my job
Mm.
to live.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
So
really
this is
true.
what they call financial independence.
Yeah.
I have enough passive income either from investments or from, let's say, I have real estate investments that give me income. So even if I'm not working, or if I say I
Mm.
don't want to work anymore, or I want to take a whole year career break or something like that, I have money coming in. That to me is
Mm.
what financial independence is. You're not always relying on your job to be able to survive.
Wow, that's really good. Thank you. Thank you for that. Now you mentioned about debt earlier. Let's talk a little bit about debt because I listened to Robert Kiyosaki. He said this is what his statement is. Debt is the foundation of wealth because, as what you said, if you're drowning in debt, then it's not gonna be you're not gonna be wealthy. But there is good and bad debt as well. Would you be able to share to us your point of view about debt, about good and bad debt?
Yeah, I do believe there is good and bad debt. So good debt, these are things like your mortgage, for for example, or a student loan, because as you're gonna look at it, it's gonna be more like an investment. So if you have a mortgage, you might say that you are in debt because you owe the bank an amount for mortgage, but you're gonna be paying that off, and the exchange is the house, and the house will almost always they appreciate in value. So it's gonna be more like an investment. And then it's student loans. So if your degree in university is going to give you the opportunity to grow in career or get more higher income salary, a higher income jobs, then that is good debt. And also their rates are low. So if the interest rate is less than 4%, in the US is usually 5%. So if the interest rate of your debts are the less than 4%, usually those are more for good debts. And then there's also a bad debt, which is something like your credit card loans, or the ones I said before, payday loans, overdraft. Ito yung mga you are in debt because you don't know how to control your spending properly.
Yeah.
And those are
That's
high
true.
interest. Like their credit cards, for example, are usually around 20% to 30% APR. And so like in a whole year, if you don't manage to pay your debt, you're gonna be paying a whole lot of interest as well, until the interest will grow more and more, and then you won't be able to pay off the capital loan, na parang you end up just paying the interest, or which is the minimum payment per month. So those are the bad kinds of debt, and people are not aware of that. Usually, like especially payday loans, those are like what we call um loan sharks.
Yeah.
So they can go all the way up to thousands of 1000% APR, and
Wow.
people don't know about those. They just like, because you're in a time where you're so desperate for money that you will just accept whatever the bank or whatever the payday loan will give you. Parang people don't really think about the interest rate that
Yeah.
comes with it.
Yes, that's true. That's true. And then in addition to that one, if you also use your debt in order to build a business, that can be
That's
classified
also
as a good debt.
good
Yeah,
debt. Yeah, that's
good
also
debt.
good
Yeah.
debt.
If you
Yeah.
use your credit card not for liabilities but to
Yeah.
buy assets, that can be classified as a good debt as
Yeah,
well.
but you wouldn't really use like a credit card high interest debt. You'd use something like a personal loan.
Yeah.
Yeah, for something like a business debt, you can get like much better rates, instead of using something like credit cards.
Yes, that's true. That's true. And talk us briefly about assets and liabilities. I think this is very important for people to know the difference between assets and liability.
Assets are something that you own. For example, your house is an asset. Your business, especially if it's giving you income, that's an asset. Anything that you have that appreciates in value is an asset. And then all your liabilities are things that you owe. So these are your
Yeah.
debt. Your mortgage is actually a liability as well. So for
Yeah.
example, if you're calculating your net worth, which is your assets minus liabilities, kunwari you have a house, and it's valued at whatever the value of your house is now, let's say 100,000 pounds, and then you still have like 50,000 or 70,000 pounds worth of mortgage. The asset there is the 100, and the liability is the 70. So really, minus you deduct that one, the net worth is just gonna be around 30,000.
I
But this
see.
is the thing that people don't realize, is that you don't just save money, you also build your assets.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, you don't just put your money there, you also try and make your money grow, like concepts like compounding interest, which is gonna help your money grow at a lot faster rate compared to if you just put it on a savings account with very low interest. Like here in the UK, an interest of a savings account is like 0.5% if you're lucky. cash ISAs nowadays, especially with the COVID pandemic. All of the interest rates of the banks are like 0.125% to even 0.0 something, 0.01%. So, yun, I mean, even the money that you have in savings account, that also gets counted as an asset. But like money that you have in savings account compared to money that you have in an investment account, you've got higher chances of your money in the investment account to grow much at a much quicker rate and much higher rate compared to the money you have in savings.
Wow, that's really true. That's really true. Yeah. And yeah, and talk us a little bit about the concept of paying yourself first, because obviously we had all of us at some stage has got debts to pay and everything. But tell us more about the concept of paying yourself first.
The pay yourself first principle is what we use with how to budget your money. Because many people, what they do is that they have their income, and then they have all of their bills, and then they deduct all of their variable expenses, which are things that are not bills. So, for example, shopping, going out or eating out, entertainment, and then whatever is left of their money after all of those things have been deducted, that's what they save. Parang gastos muna bago save. And then there's also a thing called the zero-based budgeting, where you give money for all of the, where you give like a job for all of the money that you get as an income. That zero-based budgeting is also really good. It's kind of like, in a way, hand in hand, it goes with the pay yourself first principle. But pay yourself first, generally what it means is you have your income minus all the essential bills like your house, your rent, your utilities, because those are important things that you need to pay for, minus your saving goals. And then what's left of that is going to be your budget for the rest of the month. So inuna mo yung in a pay yourself first principle, inuna mo yung saving goals mo.
Yeah.
Then the other things that you have more control over. So let's say you have the important thing with the pay yourself first is that you need to define your goals. Kasi kung wala ka namang goals, like you don't know what you're saving for, then you're not gonna be saving at all.
Yeah, that's true.
Or you're just gonna be haphazardly saving money, but you don't know if you're actually allocating your money properly. So like these are the kind of people where at the end of the year they're like wondering where their money went, or they're gonna be expecting, I thought I would have like 5,000 pounds in my savings now, but it's the end of the year. Why do I only have 2,000 pounds? Something like that.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Excuse me for a while.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Okay, so we've been told that money is the root of all evil. Time and time again we know about this the saying that we've been brought up to. So, what is your perspective about this one, that money is the root of all evil? But before you answer that one, I would like to pause for a commercial break, and we'll be right back. Is that all right? Okay, we'll be right back.
Katuwang ko ang World Remit para mabigyan ka ng magandang bukas. Kahit malayo man tayo sa isa't isa, minsan hindi may iwasan ikumpara ang ating sarili sa iba. Pero ang perang pinadala ay nagsisigurong kasama ka pa rin nila sa pagtupad ng inyong mga pangarap. Sobrang proud ako bilang iyong ina, kasing proud mo ngayon na nagsisimula ng panibagong yugto ng tagumpay.
She may be the face I can't forget, a trace of pleasure or regret, maybe my treasure or the price I have to pay. She may be the song that summer sings, maybe the chill that autumn brings, maybe 100 different things within a measure of the day. She may be the beauty or the beast, maybe the famine or the feast, may turn each day into a heaven or a hell. She may be the mirror of my dreams, a smile reflected in a stream. She may not be what she may seem inside her shell. She who always seems so happy in a crowd, whose eyes can be so private and so proud. No one's allowed to see them when they cry. She may be the love that cannot hope to last, who comes from deep within the shadows of the past, that I'll remember till the day I die. She may be the reason I survive, the why, the wherefore I'm alive, the one I care for through the rough and rainy years. Me, I'll take the laughter and the tears and make them all my souvenirs. For where she goes, I've got to be. The meaning of my life is she. Oh, she. Yan. And we're back. Yeah, that's for you, Angela. I always serenade my special guest here. That's just a form of appreciation for your time in here. Yeah. I think you're on mute. Ayan. Ayan. That's for you. Okay. So, going back to my question earlier, you know, we've been told that money is the root of all evil. So, what can you say about that one? Is money
I
really
don't
the
think
root of all
so.
evil?
I don't believe that money is the root of all evil. Money is not really the root of all evil. It depends on how you use your money, right? May mga tao na they are rich but they do wonderful things to the society. They pay forward. And then there are people who have money but they corrupt the environment, they steal from people. I don't think it is the root of all evil. And also, people need money to survive. You cannot really just say it's not good to own money because it will make you have a behavior na you become greedy, or you hoard a lot of things, or it makes you do bad things because the love the yeah, that's right. So the Frenchy says the love of money is the root of all evil.
Yeah, yeah. Exactly,
So
exactly.
money in and of itself is not really it's not the root of all evil. It may be a
Yeah.
tool to doing
Yeah, it
something
is a
evil,
tool.
but it's not.
Exactly.
You can do good things with money.
Exactly. That's really true. And let's share. You have this private Facebook group,
Yeah.
Financial Freedom for Filipinos UK chapter.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us more about this one.
Actually, this one I created it because when we were in Nova, we were kind of discussing about how can we spread financial education around, and usually because of Nova being like a tech app, our
Mm-hmm.
target users before were like tech savvy people and those who are already showing interest with regards to finance. So the early
Mm.
adopters of Nova are usually they're in the finance industry. These are people who actively track their finances, and they're looking for an app or a tool that will
Mm.
make their tracking their expenses, tracking their financial goals much easier. Those are really our target users before. And then I said, you know what? Me being a Filipino and be being a nurse here, I didn't know that something like financial education was going to be very that I was gonna be involved with something like that. Like I never
Mm.
knew that I was gonna be interested in something like that. And I said,
Mm.
why not? You know, I can represent, or at least I can be like a gateway, or I
Yeah,
can
yeah,
be a bridge for other Filipinos to learn the things that I learned. So I'm not
exactly.
really coming out like as a financial advisor. I'm not a full financial expert as well, but as
Mm-hmm.
I'm learning things along the way, I just kind of wanted to share the things that I've learned to all the people that I know who can benefit
Yeah,
from
yeah,
it. Siyempre,
exactly.
standing from my own point of view, as I've said earlier, I never would have known about these things had I not been part of Nova, or had I not had the exposure to financial literacy.
Amazing,
He said,
amazing.
I think more and more people would benefit from it. And the first group of people that I thought about are the people who I share, connections with, which are the Filipinos, the
Mm-hmm.
people who are here in the UK.
Yes, this is a form of paying it forward. What you
Mm-hmm.
know, you share it.
Yeah.
Amazing. Let's talk about Nova. You said you started with Nova as
Mm-hmm.
a graphic designer, and by the way, ladies and gentlemen, Angela is also an art illustrator. Yeah, she's a
Yeah.
very good. She's an artist as well. So she's a graphic design. She started with graphic designs
Mm.
with Nova. Tell us more about a Nova Money app.
Yeah. So Nova Money app. Actually, you might have some people have asked me about it because they were asking what is Cash Coach. Cash Coach was really what Nova was before, because we launched
Oh, I
our
see.
private beta.
Mm-hmm.
Kasi when you're doing a product design, you do an alpha version, and then you test
Yeah.
it out to
Mm-hmm.
a very few number of people, and then you get their
Yeah. Yeah.
feedback. Tapos you develop another product, and then we launched the private beta
I
on the App
see.
Store. So not all people can download the app before. And at
Uh-huh,
that
uh-huh.
time, it was called Cash Coach. Tapos
I see.
medyo iba yung system niya. It was a kind of like a gamified saving app na every time you save money, your avatar
Ah,
progresses. So para siyang, if you guys know the app called Habitify,
okay.
so where you set goals for your everyday life. For example, you want to go to the gym, or
Mm.
uh, you want to, let's say, read the book, or finish reading a book, ganyan. So every time you achieve a task, you
Mm-hmm.
have like you earn points for it.
I see.
So
Yeah.
that was supposedly what Cash Coach was before. So every time you reach a saving target, you get a point, or you
Yeah. Yeah.
you progress. It's kind of like, in a way, it motivates people because they feel like they're progressing towards something. And then we launched in the public, in the
Mm-hmm.
App Store and Google Play on March 2022, and at that time we were still named Cash Coach.
Okay.
And
I
then we
see.
had more and more users using the app. And a part of product development is, and the most important thing about product development is that you want to listen to the users.
Mm, yeah. Yeah.
Um, so we realized na people really do want to take their finances a little bit more seriously. So we kind of leaned away from the gamified concept, and then we
Mm-hmm.
started redesigning and rebranding.
I see.
So we tried to tailor Nova to what people really needed in terms of their finances. So now it's called Nova Money. Just in
No,
case you guys read or see anything that is named Cash Coach, that was Nova Money before we
I
rebranded to
see.
Nova.
The Nova.
So Nova is actually a financial planner and expense tracker
Mm,
um, app in
I
one.
see.
So how it works is when you sign up with Nova, the first thing that you need to do is obviously connect your bank accounts. And we don't do anything with your money. It's just read only access, and we have all of the regulations like we're FCA registered, we have 256 bits encryption, all of those things. So you connect your banks, and then what Nova does is it analyzes all of your spending. So let's say, for example, I connected my bank account now. It would see all of the transactions that I made since I started using this bank or this card. And then it will give you an overview of all of your finances. So for example, how much do you spend per month? How much do you spend per category per month? Like how much do you spend on groceries? How much do you spend on bills, on eating out? So everything is categorized into their specific
Yeah.
categories.
Yeah.
Tapos, that was the very first thing that really opened my eyes and made me realize that I don't know how the heck to how I manage my finances. Yung parang before, I thought that I was only spending like 150 pounds on my groceries because
Mm,
I'm alone. I don't really spend for anybody else. So
mm,
akala ko talaga, and I was very convinced that I was only spending 150 pounds. And then
mm.
when I used Nova, and it gave me a full summary of all my financial behaviors for the
Yeah.
entire year, I was so shocked kasi I saw in my groceries, I was spending somewhere like 250 pounds. And then I was
I see.
spending like 150 on takeaways. And I was like, what? Is this true?
Yeah.
Tapos we have like this yearly stats as well. So you know how much all your incomes for the year, and then
Mm,
how much of it went to bills, how much of it went to variable expenses, and how much you saved.
I
And
see.
then I thought I was saving something like 40% or at least 30%. And then
Mm,
the first time that I had a good overview of my finances, I was only saving like less than 20% of my income. And I was like, what the heck? Like, why? Like, alam mo yun? It's very eye-opening, you know? And
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
the very, very first big help that Nova gave me.
Yeah.
And then the second thing that you do with Nova, so the first thing is you connect your bank account so that Nova app can analyze all your spending behavior. The
Yeah.
second thing that you need to do with Nova is you need to set your financial goals. And
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
again one of the things that I was wrong with before, because I didn't really know what I was saving for.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
parang bahala na, I'm just gonna put something on this savings account, and then I don't really know what that's for, but dyan na lang yan siya. So every time, because I don't really know what I want to achieve with my money, every
I
time I
see.
have some, like may nakita ko sa Facebook or Instagram, I'll be like, "Ay, parang gusto kong bilhin yan." You know, that
Yeah. Yeah.
impulsive buying behavior.
Yeah. Yeah.
And sometimes they're not cheap products, you know. Sometimes
Yeah.
you make really big purchases. Like I bought a mirrorless camera at the same time I bought a GoPro, and like I never really
Wow.
needed them. You know what I mean? Like you just keep buying stuff because you don't know what to spend your money on.
I
So
see. I
parang
see.
masaya ka na you save something. But then you look
Uh-huh.
at it and you're like, saan ko kaya ito pwedeng gamitin? I think that's very common Filipino mindset that whenever you have
Yeah.
money, the first instinct is for you to use it, to spend it.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
that's why Nova asks you to set a financial goal at the very start when you sign
Yeah.
up. Because we
I
want you
see.
to use your money properly. We want you to allocate your income to where it needs to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whether it's like saving a for a house, maybe you want to buy a car someday, maybe you want to save for your visa expenses in the future or your indefinite leave to remain, because those are expensive things.
Yeah,
Yun,
exactly.
and
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
don't save for them earlier on, it will bite you in the back once you're there.
yeah.
So you
That's
set
true.
goals, and then Nova will work with you towards when you want to achieve these goals. So it will give you instructions regarding how much you need to save per month,
Yeah,
how much you're allowed to, how, like, it gives you a realistic expectation as well. Kasi nga 'di ba initially it has analyzed all your spending behavior. So
yeah.
Nova will then tell you this is how much you're capable of saving per month. So
Okay.
if I set a goal na it's too unrealistic, let's say I say I want to buy a house and I want to buy a house by the next 2 years. Nova will tell you, well, actually, this is the only amount that you're saving per month. For you to save by
Yeah,
that target date, you need to increase your saving by this much.
that's true. That's
So
true.
at least it gives you the idea na, oh, actually it's not realistic for you, or actually it's going to be too challenging. So what we want is for people to be motivated as well, na they don't set themselves up for failure right from the start.
That's true.
Kasi
Wow. Thank you for that.
you won't really be motivated to carry on unless you know that you are able to reach your targets.
That's true.
Yeah.
Wow. Amazing.
And then the last thing with Lenovo, so you've set your goals. That is the second most important thing.
Yeah.
The last, after you've set your goals, Nova will give you a budget every month. So this is what we
Ah,
call
I
auto
see.
budgeting. Kasi
Auto
diba when you
budgeting.
budget, and this is where most people fail. That's why 70% of people who budget fail. Because they don't keep track of their spending, and also they don't really know how to budget. So
Yeah.
what Nova does, because it follows the pay yourself first principle, what they do is um, you have your income. Nova knows or has an estimate of how much income you have per month. And then Nova will knows how much bills you need to pay as well. Syempre, as I've said, bills are important. They're essential spending. So
Yeah. Yeah.
it puts that into account, and then it will calculate how much are your saving goals for you to reach the financial goals that you set in step 2. And
Yeah.
then it
Yeah.
will give you, then what's rest of it is going to be your budget for the month.
I
That
see.
makes
Wow.
sense. Yeah.
Very
So at
useful
least,
app. Yeah.
yeah, in one look at the app, let's say I wake up in the morning, I look at the app, and then I can see how much I have left to spend for the month. And as long as I stay within that budget, then I'll be all right. I don't feel
Yeah.
limited, because budgeting is not supposed to make you feel restricted with your money. Budgeting is supposed to empower you. Like, you know that you have money to spend, but you're also comfortable in saying that I cannot spend this much yet, or I cannot
Yeah.
spend this much for this month. So it has the auto budgeting and auto tracking. So because you
Yeah.
have your
Yeah.
bank accounts connected, every time I spend, it will show up in the Nova accounts as well. So I know, parang meron siyang, if you guys see the track screen, there's like a budget line, and there's also your spending line. So every day the spending line moves, and you just need to make sure that that spending line stays under the budget line.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Kasi
I've got
other
it on my phone already, but I haven't tried it
yeah.
yet. So after this, I will explore it more. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Nova app looks like this one, the one on top there. Yeah. If you see the logo on top, yeah,
Oh, this
that's
one
what
work is
the Nova app
good.
looks like on the
Yeah.
screen. Yeah, on the right top
Well,
corner. There's,
question, Angela, can Nova Money be used in other countries too? For now, we are available. You can actually download the app in other countries. However, you can only connect UK bank accounts in Nova,
I see. Yeah, yeah.
because we use the open banking technology, which is something that UK has, UK and Ireland, but it's not available in other countries.
Wow, amazing. And there's another. Thank you for answering that question. And Laurely Hernandez, why did you name it Nova? Yeah, we have another question here.
Because when we rebranded Novo, we wanted it to be a tech,
Mm,
like parang ang design niya and the brand is very tech inspired. So
I
we
see.
were coming up with names that had a technology or futuristic feel to it.
I
And
see.
I don't remember the other ones, but we had a votation with the users. We actually even involved the users we had then.
Ah, I
And a lot
see.
of them, but we had like probably 50 different name suggestions from the users that we have. Eh, some of them were really weird names, like I don't know. It's like yeah, like robot names or something. But
Yeah.
yeah, we did end up with Nova because I
It
mean
sounds great.
it
It
does
sounds
kind
great
of
anyway.
feel.
Yeah, Nova.
Yeah, Nova was my idea actually. Because all of us
Oh,
from our team had to give one name to suggest, and then we did the votation, and it was Nova that one.
do you have to twist their arm?
Oh
You
no,
vote for Nova.
no, because we also had investors vote.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Wow. Thank you very much, Angela, for your time in here. Thank you for answering those questions. I know we are time pressed and you need to go soon. So, but as a form of appreciation, thank you very much for your time in here. And this one is for you, a virtual
Oh,
flower. Yeah, thank you very much for your time in here, Angela. Thank you for
thank you.
yeah. I wish we could stay a little bit longer, but thank you very much. Yeah, exactly 1 hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for your any message that you would like to leave to our viewers. You would like to promote more about Nova, about your financial freedom Facebook page. The floor is yours. Please promote what you want to promote.
Yeah, I just really wanted to for people to try out Nova. I mean, if you don't want to try out Nova, just at least have the interest with learning about finances. Improve your financial literacy, improve your financial education knowledge, and then for the ones who are interested with using Nova, I can really definitely tell you it's something that I use myself. That's why I was so happy being founding member of the founding team kasi it really had I found the use of it in my life, and
Mm.
I'm really excited to be part of that company because it can help people with managing their finances. So it is free to download in the UK and Ireland. Tapos as I've said, we can connect UK bank accounts to it. It will automate all of your finances. It will give you a good overview of all your spending habits and your spending behaviors, and it will help you reach your financial goals because you can track your spending easily, and you can monitor the progress you have towards your goals. So if you have any questions, always just feel free to ask me. Connect with me via Facebook, or you can connect with us via the Nova app as well. You have chat boxes there. You have the website. There's a lot of ways for you to reach us if you have any queries or yeah, any concerns. Please reach out.
Wow, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Angela. Ladies and gentlemen, Angela Coronado. She's an advanced nurse practitioner and
Not
also the
advanced, actually, it's
co-founder,
nurse specialist practitioner,
nurse
but
specialist
advanced is
practitioner,
like
and the co-founder of Nova Money
yeah.
App. Thank you very much,
Thank
Angela.
you.
Thank you very much, and hopefully to see you in person at work at St. George's.
Yeah. So like one building away.
I know. Thank you very much, and have a good evening. Thank you very much, Angela. Much
Bye
obliged to you. Thank
bye.
you. Bye. Bye. There you go. That's our guest for tonight, Angela Coronado. She is a nurse specialist. Ayan. And also the co-founder of Nova app. Ayan, we have a Facebook user. Ayan, kamusta? Kamusta? Thank you naman. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, there's no name on it, but Facebook user, good evening, host Jet. Thank you very much. And thank you very much, Laura Lee Hernandez. for your question earlier, and Deja Vu as well. We have Richie Estoya. Yeah, thank you, thank you. And of course, share this to all the people, friends, family, relatives that you know who will benefit and will definitely benefit from our live stream today. Ayan. Very important topic, all about financial health. Yan. And I would like to welcome as well Tinjan Laguna. Yan. Welcome, welcome here. We have also Rainer Inciso. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you for joining us tonight. And yes, thank you for the idol here. Wow, Joel Miranda, our idol Joel Miranda. Thank you very much. Yeah. Please don't forget to share this live stream to all your friends who will benefit from this one. It's all about financial health. You know, we can all agree that money is not everything. Money is not it's not a guarantee that will make us happy. But there's only one thing that we can agree on: that having the money will make us all comfortable, because it can pay the bills. We can do whatever we want with money. It's a tool. And ladies and gentlemen, money is printed. You know, it's a paper. It's just a tool. So don't stress too much about it. And don't forget to look for Financial Freedom for Filipinos UK, which is a private Facebook group, which gives information about financial education and financial literacy. Yeah. And of course, I would like to thank our sponsor, World Remit. Ayan. Thank you, World Remit, for a better way to send money. Download the app, World Remit. Ayan. Let me just, they have a promo at the moment, actually. Here you go. They have a promo. Yeah, let me just bring this up. Yeah, and World Remit has a great offer to new customers. Send £20 or more and get £10 off your transaction. To enjoy this offer on the first £20 or more you send, simply use the promo code TAKE10. Download the app, worldremit.com/PH_QR, and offer ends November 7, 2021. Of course, terms and conditions apply. Ayan, and don't forget as well on December 12. Ayan, December 12. Mark it on your calendar. We have December 12. That will be a Sunday. This is the 10th annual live music concert of Pinoy Musicero UK, or also known as PMUK. It will be held at Circa Loca. Doors open at 2 p.m. There's an entry fee of £10. And Circa Loca is somewhere in Hounslow. And we have bands, top bands like New Groups, Tricycle, Local Brown, Team Karma, SP41, Girl Named Luna, Skylab, Saxi Frago, and many more. Please mark it on your calendar. And don't forget our One Nation Awards UK Breakthrough 2021. And our virtual awarding will be on December 4. That will be on a Saturday, 1 p.m. UK time. And I would like to welcome Sonia De Castro Umali, watching from the Philippines. My God, what time it is now in the Philippines? I think it's about 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. 3 o'clock in the morning. Wow. Early risers is Ate Sonia De Castro Umali. But welcome here. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Ayan. And of course, germination wouldn't be complete without the seed that we would like to plant into your mind and let it germinate, because we believe that everything starts from within. So, our inner works for today is this one.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to Inner Works, where everything starts within us. For this week, let's start the day by creating a safe space where we can speak our truth and live our authentic lives. I'd like to share to you this quote. Happiness is the secret to all beauty. There is no beauty without happiness. So that was famously quoted by Christian Dior. Everybody knows Christian Dior, right? One of the world's top luxury brand that is most coveted. So he is a French designer, a fashion designer, best known as the founder of one of the world's top fashion house, the Christian Dior SE. So there. So let's talk about happiness and the happiness chemicals and how to hack them. So there are four main what they call happiness chemicals, and let me discuss it to you. First, dopamine. So dopamine is the reward chemical. So we can actually boost this dopamine by eating food, achieving a goal, completing a task, and some self-care activities. Number two, endorphin. So endorphin is called the painkiller, natural painkiller. So we can hack this by exercising, listening to music, even watching a movie, and laughter. So those are our natural innate painkillers. So oxytocin, oxytocin, the third one. Okay, so this is called the love hormone. So love hormone, we can boost this by socializing to people, conversation, and physical touch. That's why a hug is very important. Coming from a friend, family, or your partners, a hug is the simplest way to boost oxytocin. And even like petting animals and helping others, these are some of the activities that we can actually do, very simple, we can do to boost our oxytocin. So, and the fourth one is the serotonin. So the mood stabilizers. So we can boost this by exposing ourselves to the sun, the natural energy of the sun exposure, and mindfulness, being mindful and conscious about how we do things, because this is like almost like keeping us in the present, and be with the nature. And through meditation we can boost our serotonin. Basically, all the self-awareness activities and mindfulness can boost our serotonin. So these are the four happiness chemicals, and the easiest way that we can use, because our everything starts within us, right? So we all have the tools and abilities to heal ourselves. So I hope this is something useful to you. And if you think so, please like and share, and comments are very much appreciated. Join us again next week here in Germination. This is Mimi Mili, sending my love and light to you. See you next week.
Yan. So that's our inner works for today. Ayan. So, yan. Thank you very much, Michael Mark de la Huida. Congratulations, Angela Coronado. Yan. From Filipino Nurses Association, UK. Thank you very much for tuning in. And why Facebook user? I think this was I think this is Idol Joel Miranda. I don't know. It's not appearing. The name is not appearing. So that's why it only says Facebook user. Yeah, that is why. That's the reason why. It's a StreamYard doing it, messing us. Yeah. And there's another comment here. There you go. Oh, so our very special guest, Angela Coronado. Oh, hi guys. Yes, that's Angela. Yeah, thank you very much for being with us tonight. And of course, Sturdy Ado. Yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome here. Thank you, thank you. And of course, is there anybody celebrating their birthday today? October 27 or this month of October. Actually, my daughter is celebrating her birthday today. Ayan. So, for all those who are celebrating their birthday today, here you go. Ayan. For all those who are celebrating their birthday, here's for you. Happy birthday sa lahat ng may kaarawan ngayong araw na ito and for this month and for my daughter as well, Daughter Lian. Yan, it's her 16th birthday actually. So happy birthday to you. And of course, if it's your first time here in JhermiNATION, don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel and like and follow our Facebook page, JhermiNATION. Show us some love and appreciation. Ayan. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. And what is next here in JhermiNATION? Okay, we have a senatorial candidate coming here on Sunday. Actually, we have a double episode this coming Sunday. Yan. So we have an episode at 9 o'clock in the morning UK time. That will be 5 o'clock Philippine time. And the next episode is at 11 o'clock, which is my normal one. 11 o'clock UK time, and that will be 7 o'clock Philippine time, because we're moving. Don't forget, guys, we're moving time this coming weekend. Don't forget to move your time backwards. Ayan. So yes, I'm very proud that we have a senatorial candidate coming here in JhermiNATION. Actually, he was my in-house board examination reviewer back then in Centro Escolar University, and he built his own review center as well, which is the Carl Balita Review Center. Yeah. So here's what's next on JhermiNATION this Sunday. Yan, abangan nyo po this coming Sunday. Yan, we have an episode at 9 o'clock in the morning or 5 p.m. Philippines, and an episode at 11 in the morning UK and 7 o'clock in the evening Philippine time. Ayan. So, message here from Angela Coronado, our special guest. I can't really see people who joined, but please keep in touch. Join our Facebook page. Salamat po sa mga nanood. Yeah. Thank you very much then, Angela. So don't forget, I think let me share this one again. Share screen. Ayan. Don't forget. Yeah, there's a Facebook page. Ayan, Facebook group. Let's ayan. That's look for this one, Financial Freedom for Filipinos, UK chapter. Yeah, that is a private Facebook group. Ayan, Angela shares all her knowledge about financial education, financial literacy, and yes, a lot of very useful information. And of course, don't forget to share this link or live stream to all your friends, family, relatives, to everybody, because we all need financial literacy and education. Ayan. Thank you very much, Angela. So don't forget that one. And of course, to try the Nova app, Money app, which is this logo. So I'm going to put the logo. Oh, it's not there anymore. Sorry, but you can search on Nova Money app. Nova Nova. Ayan. Thank you very much. Okay. All right. And let's see. And I hope you have learned a lot from today. Ado, welcome here. Carlito Arim, welcome, welcome. Yan. Okay. So, as for me, always remember the quality of our thoughts will depend on the quality. The quality of our life will depend on the quality of the thoughts that we are thinking. Always make sure that you plant those seeds of positivity in your mind every single day and let it germinate so that one day you will see the better version of yourself. And I hope you have learned a lot from our live stream today. So see you again next time, and always take care. Bye for now. See you all.
Hello everyone! As we are growing our community, we would like you to be part of JhermiNATION. So if you like our episode for today, please don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel and to like and follow our Facebook page, JhermiNATION, and to share the videos to all those people who you think will benefit from it. And if you know anybody whose life story is inspiring, or even your life story can be inspiring, please get in touch with us, because you'll never know. You will be our next special guest for our next episode, because we believe that your life story is worth live streaming. And don't forget to watch our live stream shows every Wednesdays, 7:30 in the evening, and on Sundays, 11 o'clock in the morning, and that's UK time. See you next time. This is Jeremy of JhermiNATION.